Hello there. Today we will see the class 7 second week assignment subject BGS English version. Instruction of assignment. Let's see those. A. Prepare the table and write a series of important political events from 1952 to 1970. B. Select a description of any event from the table. C. You have to explain the importance of the incident in our national life. Interpretation should have the following aspects: development of Bengali nationalism, elimination of economic inequality, freedom movement, political victory. Title of the assignment: Flow, flow, flow of political events. Analyze of the importance of political events from the language movement to the election of 1970. Answer to the question number 1. A list of important political events from 1952 to 1970 is given below. Year 1952 political event, language movement. Year 1954 political event, formation of United Front. Year 1966 political event, 6 point demand. Year 1969 political event, 1969 mass cop. Year 1970 political event, general election. Answer to the question number 2. Among the events given in the table, historical 6 points are discussed below. The historic six points took place in 1966. Its proponent was father of the nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. The movement and struggle against the extreme discriminatory treatment and negligence to the people of East Bengal by the state of Pakistan become clear in the demand of 6 point autonomy. Awami League General Secretary Sheikh Mujibur Rahman attended a conference of opposition parties held in Lahore on 5 to 6 February 1966. He held a press conference there and made a 6 point demand for the protection of the rights of the people of East Pakistan. Demands are given below. 1. Pakistan will have a federal parliament system of Bangla government. The election will be held on the basis universal suffrage of adult voter. 2. The central government will have the control over two issues: the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The states will have full power over all other matters. Number 3. There are two types of currency that can be freely invested in the country, or the same type of currency has to be introduced subject to special conditions. Number 4. The regional government will have the power to impose all kinds of taxes. There will be an arrangement to give a certain portion of the revenue collected by the regional government to the central government. Number 5. The states will own the foreign exchange they earn, and they will give a portion of it to the central government. 6. Empower state to form parliamentary forces for regional security. The main appeal of the 6 point program was the East Pakistan was not just a province but a separate autonomous region. Its goal was to end all forms of exploitation and deprivation. The movement for the liberation war of Bangladesh was started mainly through the language movement of 1952. Although we got Bengali as the state language in 1952, we still did not get the taste of independence. Finally, in 1971, we got a taste of independence. During the period up to independence, there are so many events have been witnesses behind the liberation war movement. Answer to the question number 3. The following of 6 points in our national life is explained in the following 4 headings. Development of Bengali nationalism. On March 21, 1948, Muhammad Ali Jinnah declared Urdu the state language of Pakistan. This caused a backlash in East Pakistani. As a result, a strike was observed in Dhaka on 11 March 1948, during the strike, Sheikh Mujib and several other political activists were arrested in front of the Secretariat. The movement continues to intensify. In 1952, it took the form of mass exploitation. Police issued Section 144 on 21st February. Police opened fire on a student procession. Salam, Rafid, Borkot, and many others were killed. Their lives are not wasted for language. Finally, in 1956, in the first constitution of Pakistan, Bengali was given the status of the state language. As a result, Bengalis get a taste of nationalism. Elimination of economic inequality. Bangabandhu was repeatedly arrested and imprisoned for protesting against the exploitation and deprivation of the rights of the people of this country. In 1966, he introduced the six-point charter of liberation of the Bengali nation. Economic liberation in the content of the third, fourth, and fifth of the 6 points, it is proposed to introduce two types of currencies to be exchanged across the country or similar currencies subjected to conditions. The demand for revenue collection and spending on the development activities of the respective provinces bear witness to the elimination of economic inequality. The states will own the foreign exchange they have earned and will be able to spend it as need. This is a reasonable demand which will play the most important role in eliminating the economic inequality between the two countries. Freedom movement. During the Agartala conspiracy case, the Central Student Struggle Council started a movement on 5 January 1969 with a new 11-point demand. This include all of Bangabandhu's 6-point demands. Preparations began for a national-wide student movement demanding the withdrawal of the Agartala conspiracy case, which later took the form of mass movement. This is known as the March Uprising of 1971. When the movement reached its climax, the President Ayub Khan, in a roundtable meeting with their political leaders, decided to withdraw the Agartala conspiracy case and release Bangabandhu. And in this way, repeated word, our freedom movement continues to get fulfillment. Political victory. In 1970, general election is a milestone in the history of Bangladesh independence. The election comes after a long struggle against military rule and anti-democratic rule in Pakistan. In the election, the Awami League led by Bangabandhu won an absolute majority in the provincial legislature. The Awami League won 167 of the 189 seats in the National Assembly and 288 of the 300 seats in the Provincial Council. And this is how the political victory took place gradually. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video and get help, please like the video and subscribe to our channel to get more assignments. And if you have some problems, tell me in comments. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.